Now, the Sun Met is not only Africa's richest racing day, it's an opportunity to show your most creative and inspired fashion in front of celebrities, media, publications, and fellow fashion aficionados. And with a theme like African luxury, precious metals, you can be sure the competition will be fierce. But how does one get the glam without the hefty price tag? Now, Expresso fashion editor Nick Strelitz is here to answer this question and provide some easy-to-use tips.
Fierce.
Nick, the first thing.
She first.
Yeah.
How fierce do they look?
On top.
Super fierce.
Yeah,
God,
absolutely
goals.
fierce. Well, listen to this one. The theme.
Yes.
African luxury, precious metals. Where do you even start putting a look like this together with art?
Wow.
Having to ask for a loan, selling a body part. I mean, what do you do?
Wow.
I have half a kidney left. I'm gonna be like hobbling, but looking stunning, but then like dead as soon as it's over. My liver just collapses. Listen, I think we need to think of creative ways that we can nail the theme, but like you said, we're not breaking the bank, guys. It's a once-off. You want to look your best, but you don't want to spend your life savings.
100%.
Or sell your kidney. So don't do that. We love you here. So thinking number one, DIY. Why are people not creating looks themselves?
Yes.
And guys, with fabrications, a lot of people don't realize you can go to a wholesale fabric manufacturer in any major city, Cape Town, Johannesburg, Durban, where you are, and actually buy pieces of fabric. Fabric is actually quite inexpensive, guys. And you don't need to be a seamstress in order to do this, particularly with a theme like African luxury precious metals. A lot of people do very sort of toga ensembles, which generally is just one piece of fabric that's just been spun and then cinched. So do it yourself. Embellishments as well. You want to be sparkling, you want the metallic sheen. Things like studs, you can actually go and buy and super glue onto your garment.
100%.
Listen, accessorize.
That's smart. That
it's
is
smart.
really smart.
Yes.
Accessorize. Accessorizing is my second top tip. Let the accessories do the talking, right? Especially with a theme like precious metals, you can really go more sort of understated, use clothing you already have in your wardrobe and just go buy statement pieces. Like Miss Tamara Green in there with that choker. Let the accessories really speak for themselves and then keep quite understated underneath. That way you're using existing wardrobe and just buying statement accessories. Monochromatic. We love monochromatic. And we all have monochromatic items in our wardrobe already.
Yes.
And how chic is monochrome? White, black, always.
You can never get it wrong with it.
You can never go wrong. And even things that are inexpensive to buy always look expensive in monochromatic tones.
Okay, wonderful. So you've just given us the 3 top tips for how to do it yourself. How about using existing items of clothing in your own wardrobe to just create a look? Is that a possibility as well?
100%. So if you are going to use wardrobe, your own wardrobe staples, which I'm definitely sort of suggesting you do, you need to make sure, number one, the clothing is like brand new. So attention to detail is really important. If you're going to wear your own piece, it has to be flawless. That means, you and this, Lee? You should be like, is this appropriate?
This is definitely what you borrowed me the other day.
Oh my gosh, we won't go there, South Africa. We ain't got time.
That looks like something off Thriller, Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Well, let's not diss
That's
MJ.
Nick's favorite suit. How can you say that?
May
How
she rest
dare
in
you?
peace. But listen, what I'm talking about this is attention to detail. If you're going to use pieces, make sure the buttons are flawless. Make sure there's no seams coming out of the wardrobe. If there are, you got to nix it. I'm sorry. Go and buy something new. A steamer.
Yes.
Guys, this is probably the most hard-working thing you could actually purchase. And they're very inexpensively. These little handheld steamers, guys, you can get these very, very cheaply. Everything has to be flawless in terms of creases. No creases. I don't want to see any creases. And then less is always more, in my opinion, right? Especially with the theme like African luxury. If you're going to integrate African print, do it minimally, and then go back to the accessories. Let those pop for you.
Okay, so don't go wild. Okay, so you've given us those tips, and you're sort of giving us, you know, an in on how to make this as cost-effective as possible.
Yes, queen.
What are the do's and don'ts? Because if you're going to be doing it yourself, and if you're going to be like on a budget, there's room for error.
Absolutely. But listen, I'm just going to stick with the do's because I'm feeling so positive today that I'm not going to bring anyone down. That's tomorrow.
Okay.
Tune in
Tomorrow's
tomorrow.
don't.
Number one, comfort. And I think this is so cliche, but it's so true, guys. You have to be comfortable. Lee, you know, as a personality,
important.
With people taking photos of you constantly, if you're not feeling good inside, it's going to show on the outside, right? Something like flats, I think. People don't think you can do flats at an event like the Sun Met. A stunning brogue or an Oxford, I think, really goes the distance. A lint roll. Let the lint roll be your best friend. This is huge. And also, it's something that people don't really think about on the day. It's very minimal. You can put it in your clutch. Put it in that purse to be so you can put it in your clutch, honey. I'm gonna put it in that clutch for you. In that Fendi clutch. And again, it's just about topping up every second because again, when people are taking photos, selfies in your face, you have to be absolutely flawless. No dog hair, extras, and then sunscreen.
Of course.
And that's purely a vanity thing because I don't want to look old come next week. Me on Monday, I come in completely leather-faced. You guys are like, who is this crazy lady coming into Expresso? Police, get her out of here.
Oh my goodness.
So it really is all about the sunscreen, and you're good to go.
You're good to go.
So it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. Nick, always such a pleasure to have you here.
Always.
So much. I'm always taking notes, mental
so.
notes, making mental notes.
We gotta love it. Well, get the Sunmade Glam without the exorbitant price tag. That's your fashion rundown, only on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Head over to our Expresso Facebook page and tell us what are your top tips for looking your best on race day.